Casey. Welcome back to our channel. Today we have some of our normal stuff. We already went and worked out. You've seen that in the intro. So I did that today. Jeremy and I both went. We did a lot of walking again. Like we talked about, it's more functionality kind of stuff. We're basically going to the gym for function. We do a lot of movement during the day, or especially Jeremy. I get the computer time. We both need to just make sure that we're keeping everything functional and going, so therefore we are doing a lot of walking and stuff like that. Eventually we'll do some other things, but you got to start somewhere, right? At the intro, you also saw that we went to Walmart, so I had to go to Walmart and do a little Easter shopping. I didn't show everything on there, but what I did get is what I'm going to show you right now. I did get some towels for my girls, and I am going to get ready to embroider monograms and their names on them. So that is the next thing that we're getting ready to do. Jeremy is already over there pressing shirts. He's got a duck shirt over there. Let me see if I can do it. I'll just come over. This is one of our duck shirts that we have customized for lakes. And if you look at it up close, it does look like it's stitched in there, but it's not. It's just a transfer. It's just a super cute shirt. It also comes in a hat. Oh, and I think I have a sticker. I think I have stickers too.
I gotta make hats for this order.
Okay, we'll show that here when we get to it. But yeah, super soft. Look at that. Feels so nice on the shirt. When it comes to this kind of work, the design matters, the shirt choice matters, all of it. So I am using an ivory comfort color. So he's got several of those to do. Already printing over there, so we have that going. But we're getting ready to start working on these towels, and I'll show you how they progress. Alright, I had to call in reinforcement for hooping because I'm just not very good at it. I can make designs, guys, but when it comes to hooping, I'm just not very good. Oh, timeout. Timeout. So that's a lot of how our day goes. Sometimes, especially when we're praying, sometimes we just have to stop, or he has to stop and go back there and do whatever. I have not printed for a really long time myself. I guess I should let you guys know about our DTF journey. We were one of the first people in America to have DTF and large-scale DTF. There were no DTF groups when we first started. Eventually a group got together, and there was 5 of us. There was only 5 of us in the group. It was during COVID. I found out about DTF because I taught online, and then of course when we were at home, we were like everybody else watching YouTube and stuff. Somehow I got onto a different country's YouTube and was watching and found out about DTF, and then I used the translator to find out more about it. And I know, it's a rabbit hole we went into. Anyway, so then we started making them ourselves. We started making our own converted DTF printers. And then we got in touch with a manufacturer in China, and we bought their first one that they had. Like, that was the first one. So we do still have it. It is still operational. We have worked with them to make changes to DTF machines. And so one thing you notice is a lot of them now have a different belt. And that is because we had issues with our belt. So we explained to them that it's similar to one that we had for like screen printing and drying. So now those are the belts that come with them. So anyways, that was just a rabbit hole there. We'll talk more about that journey. But we do still print commercially. We just don't really advertise it. Same people we've been printing for, I would say, all 5 years. Most of them we still print for. So it's been an interesting journey. But yeah, that's how it kind of come up. Anyways, Jeremy got this done. So let's go ahead and load the file up and start the embroidery. If you have any DTF questions about my journey, just let us know in the comments. Like I said, so with ours, we do all of our own maintenance. We repair it, we fix it, all of that fun stuff. When it comes to embroidery, Jeremy and I are about 1 year in. All right, so we are 1 year into embroidery. We both know how to sew, we do those things. We always try to stay away from embroidery. Yeah, we're 1 year in now. Yeah, you are 1 year into embroidery. What do you think?
Going on 2 years.
2 years?
We've had 2 summers.
Oh, that's 1 year though. Because we got it last summer.
No, we didn't.
Oh, we had it for 2 years. See, I forgot. Like I said, Jeremy does it, so he'll remember. I just do the design stuff. So you're right, because... Yeah, you're right. So he's right.
2 years in July.
2 years in July. He's been doing it for 2 years in July. And I should remember that because it's going to be loud back here, guys. Sorry. One thing they don't tell you is when you buy an embroidery machine, that you also usually have to buy the software. And the software is very expensive if you are a designer. So I design, right? So I had to buy my own software. And so I should know that because it literally took me like a year to pay off my software because I just made payments on it because I was like, what if I'm not very good at this? What if I can't make the designs for this? So anyways, yeah, 2 years, not 1 year. Time goes, guys, I'm telling you. Let's get this set up and get making this one. Let's see, it's purple. Let me make that one for Michaela. Yeah, it's like all that extra. That's why I'm not sure if I did this right.
If we could have loaded it the other way, but once it's under there, I don't know if it fit under there.
Done, so I'm just going to take it off the hoop. I used in the back tearaway, but up front I used water mesh. So you can just pull it off, and then what's left, all you're going to do is spray some water on it, and then it's going to come off. But look how pretty that is. So that one's for my first daughter, Michaela, and then the other one I'm making is for my youngest daughter, Mackenzie. So this is just tearaway on the back. And I did spray it on, but I wanted to use that so that way it's just a little more, has a little more stability, but honestly, towels are so thick. You can just play around with what works best for you. I know for me, this is just the method that we normally use. So I just went with what I knew. But, all right, so Mackenzie is going to get, it's not really green, it's like it's like a seafoam. Say a seafoam. So there's this one right here. And then, like I said, they're going to have hand towels as well. Here's this one. So let's get started on the next one. All right, Jeremy's back on it now. He's
Back on.
I know. I can't help it. I'm just not very good at it. If I was a rich woman, I would buy the Mighty Hoops.
This frame tightened up somehow.
We don't usually use that frame, but I was like, it seems like a good size.
Somehow it tightened up a bunch. Just vibrations.
See, that's my problem. Like,
It should be over where it needs to be.
I didn't change it at all, so.
That's way tighter than that was.
Yeah. This was, maybe it's because we don't use this one very often.
Is this different towel? Maybe this towel's thicker.
Yeah, maybe. Should be the same. But maybe the dye just affects it differently.
This is way more. Oh my God.
You're gonna get a workout in from the towel. There you go. I was having a hard time with the middle piece too. Like, they're not like super high quality towels, so they're just.
Yeah.
But I also never made a towel, so. Well, I have now, but. I really want to get one of those striped beach towels. All right, guys, so that one's done. Let's take it over to the machine and get it started. So towel number 2 is complete. So it says Mackenzie. I did use a cursive font, and it is a little bit thicker just because, like I said, it is for a towel. So that turned out super cute. Again, this right here is water soluble. So you just take it off, and then you just spray a little water on it, and all of that is going to dissolve. It is just an extra piece to help make sure everything is stable. So just an extra piece of stabilizer. What else we got going on? Sorry, there's a lot going on today. I am going to get to the other 2 towels, which are going to be monograms, which are hand towels. They match. And then I'm doing a lot of tagging. And Jeremy is doing a lot of pressing. So that's where we are. We'll keep you updated, though, on our progress. It might be interesting to watch. It might not. Not every day. Just I'm sure your every day is not always just fun stuff. So I think it's important that we show that, too, don't you, Jeremy? We are a working business. And so right now we are right now we're really busy. It's our busy time of year because we
technically
not technically.
It is now.
It is now.
I wouldn't say it's a busy time. It's busiest, but
no, it's not our busiest, but it's been really busy. So you'll see, we do a variety of things, more things that have to do with outdoor and leisure and recreation and sports. Those are the things that we like, and so those are the things that we make and sell. Makes sense, right? Sometimes I do offer some other fun things, but I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know how much more I will be doing that. I love the holidays and stuff like that, but our niches that we're in keeps us really busy. And so what I do for that is going to be very limited. I know some people have been reaching out to me to do various things as well, and I'm just not able to do all of the customization and one-offs right now. Just because we have so much volume and so much art coming in, it's not fair for me to spend that time on one piece for someone. You know what I mean? Like, it's not worth the time right now for me when I have so much other work to do. So I just say, hey, I can't do it. And I think that's really important to note. If you're a business and you can't take on something, just tell them. I'd rather be like upset that I can't do it than just lie about it. Just say, I can't do it.
Or take the order and just take forever to do it.
Right, and that's a problem. I know Jeremy's over here, so here, we'll move over some. Jeremy's over here doing pockets. Jeremy likes to do pockets a certain way. So, yeah, if you're a small business and you are a medium-sized business, whatever kind of business you are, if you can't do something, then just say no. It's just so much easier, and they'll get over it because maybe they'll find someone else. But
at the end of it too, if you can say when do you need it, and that stuff, we do that. But for a lot of small, just one-off stuff, a lot of times it's just not worth the time. And if you really charge someone for the amount of time and effort and work it takes to do something like that, 9 times out of 10, they're really not going to want to pay for it. Yeah. If you put in, say it was an art piece that took an hour or 2, and your normal should be, whatever your time is. So let's just say if you're doing $10, fine, that's crazy. But say it's $10, that's $20 right there in your time, because it took you 2 hours to come up with a design and make the design. And even if you're using ChatGPT, you're still
working on it because it's not print ready. Like, you still have to work on it. There's a lot of bugs to work out. And you gotta come up with the idea. So if you hear, say, a t-shirt, it's a gilded t-shirt that costs $3. And then you put your time in it, that's 20, so you're at 23, and then you have to get it, you either have to print it or get a transfer or something. So you're looking at like a $35, $45 t-shirt, and then you have to find a client who's willing to pay for said t-shirt. Yeah. And all they wanted to give you was maybe $9 or $10 because they think it's just a t-shirt. Like, you go to Walmart, you buy a t-shirt, but they're not thinking it is a very custom t-shirt. I hope that makes sense. But anywho, that's what's going on now. So for us, we're doing a lot of bulk work, and that's where we need to be. Unless it's like a design that I've already came up with. It's on my website. Yeah, you can order that. Yeah. To a point. If you go and find something and you like say, hey, I wanted to say this. Yeah. No, it's what it is. That's what I have. Just because those files are already made, they're easy for me to find. Same thing with when I do wholesale. These are my files. These are my designs. And so I have an editing system set up. I think that's what you would say. I have an editing system. Yeah. Like the way my art's set up. Like, I know what the font is, what I can put in, those kinds of things. So. Yeah. All right. Enough blabbering. What'd you say was for lunch? That's our biggest question of the day. Yeah. What's for lunch? And we live in a small town. We don't have a lot of choices. It's usually... It's not... And we used to try to do lunch here and stuff. And that's just a whole nother thing to plan. Yeah. Try to plan... Have dinners and stuff pretty much every day of the week. I go through and plan on that. But trying to plan for lunch and... You just don't really... It's just too much. Yeah. So we usually try to grab something, or sometimes we'll have leftovers. Sometimes lunch is a snack. Yeah, sometimes lunch is whatever came from the gas station. It's a good thing we got our walk-in today. Yeah. Today, though, we are eating because it's a late night for our daughter. We have a daughter that's in high school, and some nights she's late. And on those nights, we make sure we eat because she won't get home till late. So today's chicken? Yeah. Today is chicken. Today we're going to Sergeant Pepper's chicken. I'll show you what that looks like. But yeah, that's our goal. So we're going to keep working, get lunch, and then we'll chat with you a little bit more. All right, so Jeremy just went and picked up our chicken. So this is what it looks like. So you got chicken strips and fried potatoes. Now when you get the fried potatoes, you can pick regular, extra crispy, right? Is that what they're doing? And then soft. So these are just regular ones, and then potatoes or chicken. So we ordered a 2-piece. We got 3, whatever. Jeremy, how many pieces did you get? 3?
Yeah, I got 3 too.
So that's a lot of chicken. And that's a lot of potatoes. So that's what we're having for lunch today. So we'll eat lunch and then we'll get back to it.
Yep.
Okay, so I did finish my towel, so I'll show you what those look like. Jeremy's over there hooping hats. So hats next on the embroidery machine. But let me show you these towels. So this is what I got done here. So we have right here is, of course, the full name. Does still have some pieces in there for I need to put the water on. And then these are the initials. So in all, I think they turned out really well. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to make myself some. And I also want to try like a striped beach towel. So I'm looking definitely for a striped beach towel. So I've seen those around. I think they look really good. Otherwise, I tagged some shirts, and we have a lot of shirts to go. So I will check back in with you here and there. But I do have to do a lot of cutting, so I won't video all of that. But I'll check in maybe and then 1 or 2 more times. But let's get to work. All right, guys, it is, let's see what time it is. It is 6:05, and we are still finishing up. Like I said, some nights we are here later because our daughter has some later things and she needs us to pick her up. So we might as well just kind of keep working. So that's what's so funny.
You say sometimes we're here later. We're here at this time of the day just about every day.
We are. It is true. And it's not like we get here late. I mean, this morning we went to Walmart and stuff, but we're still here pretty early. We weren't like super late, so I'm not sure. Anywho, since Jerry decided to get in on the conversation, finally, right?
Yeah.
He's over there making quarter zips. You want to show him the quarter zips?
Just a second.
So we make these quarter zips for, is there a dance studio? It's a dance studio. It's in New Jersey, I think.
Yeah.
So that's what he's finishing up, some quarter zips. I'm tagging shirts for Grand Lake. Not sure where Grand Lake is. That's one of the cool things about this is we literally have stores everywhere. And so we get to see what comes in, and then we go and look it up and see what it looks like. One of them was this really cool, like, is in very southern Florida, like really a yacht club, but a yacht club communities, like a marina, and they also had a huge golf course, and people live there. It was really cool though. But yeah, Jeremy looked that up, and I was like, over at lunch I was looking at the TikToks on it because I wanted to see. And that noise that you hear, we have an air compressor to our, I guess our press. So we have a hydraulic press. So we make too many shirts to do it the old school way, so it is a push button. And right now it's funny, if you read it, it says it's at what, 999,000
It's not turned over, so it's just
presses. It just sits there.
It's just sitting there.
Like we have reset it several times. So we do make a lot of shirts. So he's, like I said, he's going through these quarter zips right now, and we do the adult quarter zips, but they ask us for kids ones. So we had to go and learn how to resize the design of what we wanted that to be. All right, go ahead. You want to show them?
Yeah, I'll show you the smallest because it's fun with this little youth quarter zip. These are actually really, really nice. I actually like the ones, the quarter zips I got a little bit better than the adult ones that we use, even though the adult ones are nice quality too. So it's got a little pocket here. I did have to change the sizing, so we did youth small through youth XL. So I did two sizes with a pocket, and then the back. I did two sizes for the youth XL and youth larger size, and then small and youth medium, a different size, just to make the pocket, of course, the pocket in the back fit nicely and look nice. So that's the smallest, and this is the youth XL. So the pocket was about an inch larger as far as the height, and then I don't remember what the difference was with the back, but I did about 1.5 inches in width just to make sure that they look nice with the sizing. And
we do that with designs. Some designs you don't have to change it much, but sometimes you do. That's a good thing about the way we print is we can make those changes. And because I do my own art, I always make it large enough so we can shrink it if we need to, or make it wider if we need to. But the general term with art, you can shrink it, but you can't make it larger. So always just start really large when you're making art. So I don't need to tag those though, right?
No.
Okay.
Because they're just like pre-ordered for the.
I think I'm gonna offer some more kids quarter zips because I really think they're cute, and quarter zips are cool right now, so might as well. But that's all we have for today. We're gonna finish this up and maybe head home. I think we have to go to UPS. We have to use UPS.
Yep.
UPS every night. We have a constant love-hate battle with UPS here because we don't really have a store, so we have to use CVS, and the people that work there are great, but sometimes their system is slow, and when you're checking in a lot of boxes, it can take a long time.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's all we have for today, and we will catch you again soon. Maybe even tomorrow. I don't know. We'll just see what we get into. I'm trying to film more and more every day, and we're talking because I found that it's very difficult to find music that I could use on YouTube. So we'll catch you guys.
I prefer YouTube videos that involve people talking and chatting anyway. I don't want a whole lot of.
Okay, there you go. That's what Jeremy said. We're just going to cut that out.
See ya. that.
So that's more talking. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye.